And he just out of nowhere, he was like, "Hey, you should do this."
Well, because I would always draw. We used to be like into graffiti and stuff. So he's like, "Hey, tat me up," and I was like, "Fool, I don't know how to tat." He's like, "Hold on, the neighbor tat." So he went to go borrow his machine. He came back with a machine.
Some people ask for sugar.
Yeah, I need to borrow your tat machine.
Can I borrow a mag?
What's something that you guys don't give a single shit about? If you want, I can start so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you should get the ball rolling because there's a lot. You were saying?
I know you want to just list yours, or you compiling
No.
stuff?
Go for it.
Okay, for instance,
I just start bombing on that.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, the end of the episode. I don't give a single shit about Wicked.
Okay.
Do you guys watch Peacock?
No.
I mean, I have the service. I saw the first.
Are you guys seeing all this Wicked content? Or like seeing it? Is it being crammed down your throat?
Wicked?
Yeah.
Not at all, actually.
Oh my God.
Is it? You're talking about just clips from the movie?
Marketing, fucking commercials. Once you open the Peacock app, it like takes off, and then it's showing, like, keep seeing that Ariana Grande and that girl be all fucking weird. And
Dude, what's up with that?
you know what I'm talking about? How they're all over each other.
Yeah, they're in this like weird long. There's a long name for it. This type of relationship. Are you familiar with that?
No, what is it?
It's like a non-sexual, intimate
Curiosity.
Pansexual curiosity.
But I feel like she ruined my Ari.
Why did she ruin your Ari?
She's mine. That's why. No, I'm not. I'm just saying that. But a lot of people are. There's a lot of speculation about it that whole dynamic is kind of changing. Ariana. She's like rail thin now. She looks very unhealthy.
I think if anything, maybe Ari ruined her.
You think so?
Yeah, because she's the one with the upper hand. She's white and she's famous.
Yeah,
and fucking famous.
The other girl
just fuck.
Seems kind of alpha though, like controlling. I'm just being defensive for her. But hey, can I control you?
Yeah, go ahead. Go through
Control me all you want.
Knock yourself out.
Imagine he knows the exact name of that relationship because that's his and Ricky's. You and Beaverduck.
Oh, that's what me and Ricky do.
They're all over each other in interviews.
You think he wanted to be called Beaverduck?
For real, huh?
This fool ducked his beaver once and it was a wrap.
Happy.
That's when you became happy. Once you met.
Yeah, that's what did it.
He was just talking about himself, like in third person. Oh, happy.
Yeah.
Big happy.
Happily ever after.
For real.
That's going to be your guys' reality show. Okay, well, what's something you guys don't give a shit about since...
I was going to say, I did see the
since
first...
you guys don't give a shit about my not giving a shit, go ahead.
I did see the first half of Wicked. I need to finish it.
Oh!
What?
You give a shit about Wicked. Was like, no, it's not being marketed to me. I chose to watch it.
I don't give a shit about it. I give a shit about giving a chance, and you need to practice that.
Is that what you learned in Wicked?
Yeah. It's okay. I'm not a musical guy, so it's... But she's an incredible...
You're an hour and a half into a 3-hour musical, buddy. You're a musical guy.
But she's an incredible singer. She's very talented. So that's why I gave it a chance. It's okay. Like anything that I start, I kind of have to finish.
Oh, where?
Right, guys?
Look at find one
I'm talking about movies, not my portfolio.
Not my career.
Yeah, fuck all that.
So what don't you give a shit about? What I think?
Pretty much.
Damn,
your motherfucking opinions.
That's cold.
Oh, man.
I don't think I ever heard any of her songs.
Whose? Hers?
Yeah.
Trust me, you have.
Or didn't care enough to pay attention.
Well, James will sing you one.
I will at our karaoke night that happened last week.
Yeah. And you enjoyed it. And you do love Wicked.
Hell yeah. I was there.
Yeah.
What don't you give a shit about? That everyone else
Harry Potter.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. And I've made so much money tattooing Harry Potter shit.
Really?
And I haven't seen not one movie.
Damn.
I think maybe I saw the first one.
Pokemon's another one.
Not once did I ever give a shit about it.
Not
anime?
even when you were that age? Yeah, anime.
Yeah.
But hentai?
You watch hentai?
No, not anymore. Not since last week.
You got
What is
hentai out of it?
You don't know what it is?
No, what is that?
It's like anime porn.
It's the porn of like, you know, where you see like Marge Simpson getting titty fucked by Ned Flanders.
Yeah.
Oh,
on
damn.
your feed page, on James's feed page on Pornhub.
Hold on, let me save that.
Marge?
I think it's like, it started as anime, but it could really be any
Yeah.
character, or like now they're obviously doing like super.
And then there's like the whole tentacle porn and stuff in hentai and
You ever been
gross
jacked
stuff.
off by 10 arms?
What the fuck? That must be great.
Imagine, dude, fucking half a second tops,
I mean, you
dude.
probably
Done.
just need one hand, but
Jacked off by one, 9 fists up the butt.
yeah, there you go. All shot out.
Yeah, my cylinder is really bored out.
Ew.
For all you gearheads out there.
Shout out to the gearheads are like, no, thank you.
All spread out.
But back to your Wicked thing. You don't give a shit about it, but it's all pushed in your feed. So it came from somewhere because phones listen and algorithms.
I think what did me in was the one I watch so much Bravo, which streams only on Peacock. Andy Cohen, we know you're watching, sponsor us. So there's that. So the Peacock app is, you know, where that movie lives.
Okay.
And then on top of that, I watched too many of Ariana and the girl doing their weird non-sexual
Dynamic.
whatever the fuck it is. I want you to know what we're talking about. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost.
Can we play a little clip real quick?
Yeah. While you were pulling it up, I was thinking, because if it's an algorithm thing, you know, if the phones listen, it'd be funny to like fuck with somebody while they're sleeping and just say things into their phone.
I've seen that.
Yeah?
When it's like girls do it on TikTok, they're like, take her on a date, take her here, get her nails, do this, blah, 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 and hope that they hear.
I'm convinced somebody went to my phone and said, breastfeeding. Because for a while.
You were obsessed with breastfeeding or what?
Well, no, here's the thing. I am now. Because.
And it wasn't his
all, I
doing.
love breast milk.
Ew.
Breast milk is the best.
No, dude, for like a couple months, dude.
You got
Like
gallons of it in the fridge.
Yeah. I have a milk mustache the whole episode.
Okay. Look at. Here's the one where she fixes her necklace.
It looks like she's posing for like a magazine.
Middle of an interview. All in her shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
And they just do this all the time. They like to be sitting on each other's laps, and
Why don't you fix my necklace?
you can't afford one.
Oh, it's in there.
Oh, yeah. Can we dim the lights?
Should I leave you guys alone? Ladies, let's let them have the room.
Just give us like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm quick, dude.
All right. Just
you
turn away.
You got those tentacles on you? Did you tell them about the breastfeeding? What you were talking about?
I was saying for like a couple months, like my Explore page was just all breastfeeding. But I feel like it was like a loop. It's like a weird thing. They were showing him, but because it's breastfeeding, they don't need to censor them. So you see nipples and stuff. Yeah. And then I started noticing after watching like 200 to 300 of them that
you were in deep, huh?
I wonder why it's on my For You page.
Some of the infants are fake.
No way.
So it was just like, oh, this is me breastfeeding. Here's my nipples. Also, here's my OnlyFans link.
But I think that's like gross I feel like it's grosser to use a real baby. Like you're just pimping out your baby to.
Yeah. So that's what we hate.
No, that's what we don't give a shit about. You don't give a shit about breastfeeding?
Mine was Pokemon.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You got Pokemon.
You guys
Harry
never
Potter.
got into the Pokemon Go?
No. I remember at one point though, the shop, like we're all tattooing and they're like, oh, there's something in the neighborhood, and they would just fucking in herds just run out the shop and go into the neighborhood.
Well,
that was that app, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never got into that.
He has a friend who like still plays it to this day, and then when he wants a new phone or gets a new phone, he'll sell the old one on eBay because I guess all the Pokemon are saved to your phone or something. And people spend all this money just to buy the phone that has these Pokemon that they want.
Thousands of dollars.
That's crazy.
That's fucking nerd shit.
For real.
Do you game at all?
I used to, but
What was your game?
GTA.
Grand
But
Theft
in real
Auto.
life?
Yeah.
Check my
5
rap
stars
sheet.
all the time.
All right. Well, you want to bring in the episode then?
Sure. Welcome back to a new episode of the Tattoo Budcast, the only podcast that's like a tattoo appointment.
Minus the tattoo.
I am Jimmy Jam.
And I'm Sanaya Garcia. And today we have a much-awaited guest. He is one of the funniest men making tattoo content right now. You've definitely seen his shit. He is a partial owner of Beach Boulevard Tattoo
and very handsome.
Extremely handsome.
Extremely
handsome.
And he is a 21-year tattoo veteran. I give you the one, the only, the biggest, Happy.
Yay!
What's up?
Dude, welcome.
Thank you.
It's an honor.
Yeah, no, it's an honor for me.
Dude.
So this is your first podcast?
Yes.
This is our first podcast too, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, nobody invited us to be on there, so we started one.
Oh, damn.
When is the Beaverduck and Big Happy pod starting?
I don't know. We've been talking about it, but just haven't got to it yet.
I know, it's a lot of
We're
work.
like crazy busy doing other stuff.
Yeah.
How did you and Ricky meet?
He used to be an apprentice at this shop in La Habra. I ended up working there, and we got off pretty good. Fucking, he was cool. I was cool. We got to be good friends.
After his crazy robbing spree, or was
this was after. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is when he started trying.
He was
to
already
clean his life
sober,
up.
and yeah.
Damn.
You just know when you meet that person, that you want to start a shop with.
Yeah.
You
No,
guys-
actually,
I'm still waiting for that. I'm just kidding.
So you guys got along right away, or what was your first impressions of each other?
I thought he was funny. He would always say some dumb shit in the shop, and I was like, bro, this was funny. Yeah. He was cool. We got along real good.
How did your guys' shop come to be?
He was still there at that shop, and I was at a private studio, and we weren't happy where we were at, so we were
You were
trying
big sad.
Yeah, I was big sad the whole time. I was all... but we seen this shop that was for sale, so we all kind of were like, hey, let's do it, you know? And we ended up getting the spot, but it was crazy because we didn't know how the area was or anything. He did. He was like, oh, we probably shouldn't.
Hey, we should go here.
Yeah. But we're all just excited to do it, you know? But he was like, bro, all right, fuck it, let's do it.
Dang.
This fucking ex-tweaker, it was just a Tuesday to him. He's like, it's a really nice area.
Yeah. For real. All these hookers and crackheads.
Yeah.
So when you guys first bought the shop, did you have to go in and clean house, or did the crew leave with the original owner?
Yeah, everybody left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys started.
Yeah, but they took all their stuff. We had to start over again with everything.
Oh, so you pretty much just took over the lease, bought
Yeah.
the space and the.
Yeah, we got the spot, took over the lease, and we had to rebuild everything, paint everything.
Damn. Did you guys have fun doing that?
Yeah, it was cool.
Isn't that the funnest part?
Yeah.
What year was that?
So that was, I think, 2023, I think.
I know he had mentioned that you guys started with a couple other artists and then they bailed, right?
Yeah.
And then only you two stayed, or?
Yeah, we're the only two that from the original crew, yeah.
Damn. And so how many of you guys work there now?
Currently, I think there's 9 of us.
Damn.
Oh,
That's
you
a
got
full house.
Yeah, it's a full house.
How did that come to be that you found these other people? Was it homies, or you met them online?
No, I think people were just hitting us up from the videos from all the stuff we
Yeah.
post.
Wow.
Yeah, and they were
I
like,
want to
"Damn."
work there.
Yeah, that's
Well, then.
exactly what it was.
Take him with you.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, we're going to head out.
Yeah, we'll be back.
No, you won't.
I got fired.
He'll be back. No, yeah, but that's what it was. It was just people hitting us up like, oh, we would like to work there. It looks like a good vibe, you know? Everybody seems cool.
Have you had any weirdos that are I
Yeah.
hear laughter?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
with all the
audience.
laughing over there?
Yeah, there was one weirdo.
Yeah?
Oh,
Because I
there
would
was a few.
imagine, meeting people online to come work for you, especially since you guys have such a broad reach.
Yeah.
That's-
It sounds like there's a good story behind that.
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like to share?
I mean,
We don't have to use names.
yeah.
She's turning red over there.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, no, this dude was just like real pushy and like, I don't know. He just flipped out one day because Ricky decided that we should move his box around because it'd be better the way he tattoos.
So the drawers don't open; they're against the wall.
Yeah, to give him more space, you know.
That's it?
Yeah, and he flipped out. He's like, "Bro, you guys didn't ask me. Like, it was just like, dude, you're having a meltdown over that. Like, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah." He flipped out, and we're just like, "Bro, well, all right, we'll put it back together. Don't worry, it's cool." And then he was like, "All
I
right."
can't trust you now.
Yeah, he was just weird after that. Yeah, it was a trip. I had to fire him.
Damn. Was this fool like all institutionalized, or what's up with the like tripping so hard about someone touching?
I don't know. I don't even think he's ever been to jail. He was just a weirdo.
Yeah, because that's what
Your standard issue weirdo.
Yeah, he was just a weirdo.
standard issue weirdo.
I mean, he tattooed his nails and his gums.
Really?
Shut the fuck up.
Like blackout or some shit. Really?
Yeah.
So it just looks like it has floating teeth?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's gotta look fucking hideous. Let me look it up.
I'm gonna do like checker print on mine. I want to look like I have an infection.
Some tribal?
You
Some
probably.
some tribal gums.
You should tattoo gingivitis on your gums.
The ginger on top and vitis
Teeth
on the bottom.
growing under? That'd be sick. Oh, yeah.
I've never
does
seen
that?
tattooed gums.
I've seen like the roof of the mouth, and I don't
I've seen that.
understand how you
Ew.
fucking do that.
Oh, yeah. See?
I
There you go.
hate him, dude.
The ink probably tastes like shit, huh?
Can you imagine? It just probably tastes like metal or something.
As many tattoos I have, and like I've stretched my ears, I've had piercings. Some of this shit's just too wild for me. The tattooing the whites of your eye.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, like
That's scary.
It sounds fucking risky.
Yeah, you can go
Dude.
blind off of that.
fuck yeah, you can. I'm sure. And then like, I mean, I love all my friends that are tattoo artists, but I'm not trusting none of you motherfuckers around my eyeball.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Like that's crazy.
I get intrusive thoughts. I could just imagine them popping my eyes. Could you imagine that?
You know, I stopped doing.
You don't inject it in breast milk?
All right, I'm in.
I wonder what that
That's
would
the
do.
one, huh?
It probably like no.
Maybe
I
it'll
don't know.
heal your vision.
Maybe.
You won't need
So I
glasses
can
no
see the
more.
future.
Yeah.
And we're getting married.
And,
Yeah.
and there's tits.
And tentacles.
I stopped doing those like inner lip tattoos like this one because somebody told me a story about a shop that they worked at. Somebody did one of those and it blew out to the backside.
No
so,
way.
Like,
Out the
like
front.
it was
So they
out,
pierced
all
it?
blue. No.
Imagine.
Dude, imagine got that shit in there. No, like the line work blew out, so then it looked like blue or like a haze of black ink
What?
from the
That's
outer
crazy.
part of the lip.
Was it a boy or a girl?
That it blew out on?
Yeah.
I don't remember that part of the story.
I was gonna say because a guy could
Could just
grow.
grow out.
Yeah.
Yeah, soul patch.
I'm actually
Yeah.
considering it because my beard's a little thin.
You're like,
all over.
Put
So
some breast milk on it.
I wonder what breast milk can treat. Now you guys
What-
are making me wonder.
What breast milk? What?
Can treat.
Oh,
Blindness.
blindness,
You guys don't know that.
sadness.
Sadness.
Because trust me, it makes me happy.
Yeah. Extremely.
Yeah, maybe we could be two big happies,
Yeah, hell yeah.
dude.
I'm down. Little big happy and big happy.
And then, like we said on the Beaverduck episode, the bigger happy. Yes, breast milk acts as a living medicine with both nutritional and therapeutic properties. It treats and prevents illnesses by boosting a baby's... Oh, I don't mean in babies. In adults.
Yeah, it's a thing, man. It treats sexual deprivation, I think.
What? Deprivation?
Yeah, I think I made that up.
Deprivation would mean that you're being deprived of sex?
Yeah, and that's the closest you can get.
Damn.
It makes you feel like you had sex. There's no solid evidence that it fixes anything in adults.
I saw it on one of those strange addiction episodes. It was some guy who was addicted to his wife's breast milk. Like after the kid grew up, he still went for it.
Okay, can we talk about that show again really quick?
Okay.
And I just got to the episode where this fucking nasty bitch is addicted to putting her husband's cum on her face and rubbing it in like lotion.
Yeah.
3 times a day.
Isn't she great?
No, she's not great because she controls his diet. She'll be like, no, you can't. He's not allowed to eat anything acidic. So like they're at a restaurant on one part and he wanted to get a pineapple drink. And she's like, no, it's bad for my skin.
What?
Like she has him on a leash and she'll just be like, she's not fucking him to get the cum. She's making him just like go jack off. Like I need some right now. Like go do this.
Like he's a pharmacy.
Damn.
Or a cow.
Yeah.
She's milking him.
I was going to say, poor him.
Yeah.
Actually, she's not even milking him. She's making him do it. So
oh, yeah. That's unfair.
I don't even think he's having sex like a bunch.
Wow.
But also, can you imagine? So she has cum frozen in ice cube trays in her fridge.
No way, really?
I would never eat at this bitch's house. And also, I would never hug her. Like, imagine, like,
she's all full of jizz.
You get stuck.
That's fucking nasty, huh? And then another girl was into, vabbing, I think it's called.
What is that?
She puts her fingers in her vagina and then dabs it.
Yeah, dude.
50 times a day.
I bet
she thinks the pheromones are going to attract men.
Yeah.
What?
They're throwing up over there.
You truly can't. They're vabbing.
They wink at each other.
We should try it.
They asked her if it works. Like, how would you even know that it works? Like, someone walks in, they're like, this room smells like pussy.
Ooh, pussy.
It's like Pepe Le Pew, like floating, like smelling her scent.
Yeah.
But that breast milk guy.
I haven't gotten to that one, I don't think.
I don't think it's on this season, on this like batch of episodes, but he went to a doctor for it and they were like, there's nothing wrong with it. He's fine. It's like, if anything, there's some sort of psychological, but it's still at the end of the day not unhealthy.
Hey, buddy, why don't you just go fix the relationship with your mom? Like, maybe
that's
that'll
what it is.
She didn't have titties.
He's like, that flat-chested bitch. That plywood-looking ass bitch. I'm not talking to her. I'm throwing her ass in a home.
Until she gets titties.
I'm making up for what I missed out on.
I know. What did his wife think about it? Like, was she all down?
She was just down, a supportive wife.
Did she seem horny about it?
No. It was so casual. Like, it's just like, hey, I'm thirsty.
He would drink straight from the tap?
Yeah.
Keg stand the wife?
I think so. I don't remember it.
I mean, why wouldn't you, right? It's nice and warm.
It's true.
That is fucking gross.
Have you ever tried breast milk?
Yeah. You know I've tried breast milk. I've talked about it on here.
Oh, no, did we?
Like?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. My, it's fucking gross. My stupid ass sister, she was nursing and she had pumped and for whatever reason, it was in like a coffee cup or maybe she was thawing it or something. And then she was like, here, taste this. Or she's like, oh, try this and hands me her cup. And without thinking, I like go to taste it. And she's like, that was my breast milk. I should have had her fucking arrested.
You're my baby.
I'm like, then pay my bills, bitch. No, I was a kid then. So it was probably
oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Illegal.
Damn.
That sounds traumatic.
Yeah. It wasn't traumatic. It was just disgusting.
Was
and one day I'll get her back. But with cum. Oh, we don't want to play jokes with bodily fluids no more. It's okay when you do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Too far, dude.
I
Scare a cup full of ice cubes. They're all cum ice cubes.
Oh, cum ice cubes.
What's wrong with this water? Looks all foggy.
She called the ice cube something too. It wasn't a cumsicle, but it wasn't as good as cumsicle, but it was
she had a nickname for him?
Yeah. Not my sister, the
Baby
colleague.
Oh, okay.
You're all, you're not being grossed out. I would never eat at her house.
No way.
There's cum all over that place.
Yeah, there's no way there's not.
If she thinks it's okay to leave on her face, then she's leaving it on her hands, you know?
Oh, yeah.
The slip and slide at her house, huh?
A stick and slide
like,
for a little bit, and then it becomes a stick and stay.
The Krispy Kreme factory, everything's all glossy. You guys are sick.
Still glazed.
Yeah, wear glasses. It's all fucking...
Ew, everything looks like a dried glazed donut.
This episode's getting flagged.
Or when have you ever like made the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls and then you put the icing when it's too hot and then it turns to cum? Yeah, this episode is definitely getting flagged. Good thing we don't make money off of it anyway.
X-rated episode.
Yeah, big horny.
That's the episode title.
Big maniaco.
Big maniacs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, we don't know anything about this guy still, except for that James likes breastfeeding.
Yeah, it's great. So, how did you get to be Big Happy?
Oh yeah.
Is it? Can I guess?
Go ahead.
American Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you know?
Dude, I love that movie.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I had a feeling like I'd seen your stuff, online, and I was like, Big Happy. It sounds kind of like a classic tattooer name.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. And then I like zoomed in on your face, and I was like, that's him.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
they used to say I used to look like that guy.
He was like it was like a
The
juvie
juvenile scene. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, when he's like introducing him to all of
he's
them.
like, he's not Mexican, is he?
Yeah. Yeah, that was me.
Love your work.
Thank you. Yeah. That was my first film.
Your debut.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So after you got out of juvenile hall, how did you get into tattooing?
I ended up back in juvenile hall.
Oh,
Nah,
for
just play.
part two.
Yeah, for part 2.
For American Us.
Yeah.
American You.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
American Them. Not binary.
That's 2026. That's the reboot.
American Everybody.
The reboot is American They. You guys are crazy.
American We.
Yeah, we're
here.
And then after the war, no more America.
No more.
This
America
is me.
was.
This is me now.
The Gulf of America, me.
Yeah.
It's Russian me because that's who takes over. Anyway.
Actually, it was just one day I was at my friend's house and he's like, "Hey, let me or tie me up."
How old are you?
How old was I then or now?
Yeah.
Now?
Then.
I think I was like 21 or something. 22.
Okay.
And it just out of nowhere, he was like, "Hey, you should do this."
Well, because I would always draw. We used to be like into graffiti and stuff. So he's like, "Hey, tat me up," and I was like, "Fool, I don't know how to tat." He's like, "Hold on, the neighbor tat." So he went to go borrow his machine. He came back with a machine.
Some people ask for sugar.
Yeah.
I need to borrow your tat machine
can I
real
borrow
quick.
a mag and a liner? Yeah. Yeah, so he came back with a machine and he's like, "Don't trip, I'll show you how to do it." And he didn't even know how to do it.
Did he say the neighbor has a tat gun?
Yeah, he said, "Oh, the neighbor has a tat gun for sure. Let me go grab it." No rubber band.
So just fucking
Yeah, that shit was just everywhere. I did a little skull like this big. Took me like 3 days to do it.
3
Yeah.
days?
Yeah.
Did you actually get back into it the next day and try to?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's like, "Fuck it, just try it."
Same needle?
Yeah, same needle.
egg.
No gloves.
Hell yeah.
Wiping it with a sock.
Damn. In those 3 days, you didn't come across not one napkin?
I don't think so. It was the rag where you check the oil from the car.
Shut up, It was during the recession, probably.
Yeah, it was during harsh times.
So it was a skull. Where at on him?
It was on the side of his leg.
Do you still talk to that guy?
No, he's in jail.
I guessed.
He's on set.
Yeah. He's filming right now.
Oh my God. He's on set.
My first tattoo was similar. It was like a demon skull.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. It took me 4 days.
Damn.
Did you oh, sorry, I have something in my eye. Everybody wait for
Is
me.
it cum?
I wish. I wish it would hurt less. Just kidding. I was going to ask if you guys ever got cum in your eye, but that'd be a crazy way to find out they were gay. They accidentally
Yeah.
Not me.
Not me.
Right?
No. Maybe on my ear, but
You were in that movie too?
Yeah.
You dodged that shit.
Yeah, I dodged it off.
So you tattoo, so you dodge the cum on your ear. You tattoo your friend.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I love it. And then got on my ear.
This is how much I love it.
So when did you, did you fall in love with it? Like off the rip, you're like, I want to perfect this? Or was it like you put it down and didn't think about it again?
Yeah, I was actually like, damn, that's pretty cool. Like, I was able to do that, you know, but I didn't know anything about it. So I just started like looking up, like, what can I get or what should I buy? And I ended up asking his neighbor, hey, can you get me a kit? So he ended up getting me a kit. It was actually from
Worldwide?
No, but it was a full kit. Like, it had steel tubes and
steel tubes.
Yeah, the little plastic tips. It was cool.
Then did you just start tattooing anyone that wanted it, or?
I kept tattooing my friends. Yeah. And then I found out Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah. Bought all my supplies from there.
Yeah.
And just kept doing it. And then people were like, oh, you should go work at a shop. And I tried. And then there was a shop right there in East LA called Rage. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I went in there to see if I could get hired. And he's like, well, yeah, come in. Do a tat and we'll see what's up.
I remember those days.
Yeah, and I went and he's like, oh man, you tattoo too slow. Keep practicing and come back.
He's like 3 days.
I was gonna say, it's another 3 days.
I was there a whole week.
3 days.
Yeah. I was there a whole week doing the same tat. He's like, fuck, bro. It's too long.
When did you get into a shop? How long after scratching at home?
Probably like 5 years later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you did it on your own for a long time.
Yeah. Well, because it was kind of like a side thing, like just on and off.
What else were you doing?
I was working for my uncle. He had like a custom furniture shop.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I was doing that for a while.
So you could build shit too?
No, well, I was in the office, like doing all the bills and stuff, collecting money from his clients.
You were a big accountant.
Yeah, big accountant.
Big numbers.
Yeah, I'd show up. Fuck you, pay me.
What was your first shop? Was that the one in La Habra?
No, it was Bonded by Ink. It's not there no more.
I remember that shop.
That name.
Yeah.
Dang, there's so many shops that just don't exist anymore.
There's so many, but there's so many that still exist by the skin of their fucking teeth.
Actually, no. The first shop I worked at was Yoruba House of Tattoos.
Yoruba.
Yeah.
Which is also a tattoo supply, right?
Yeah. Over there in East LA. Yeah. I was there for a minute. I thought, oh, for sure, I'm going to learn here. And the dude just like, go ahead, work.
Just give me my cut.
Yeah. I was like, fuck. I didn't even learn nothing. Yeah.
And you were there for a couple of years?
No, I was there for like a couple of months. I wasn't there long.
Okay. When did you start learning from other artists? Because it sounds like you got into a shop then and you still were having to teach yourself.
It wasn't until I went to Bonded by Ink. That's when I started learning more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually met Johnny Casino there at that shop, and he kind of like mentored me.
That's cool.
Yeah. Taught me everything from scratch all over again.
How hard was that? Did you have like a lot of habits that you were...
This one was using socks.
Yeah. I was using socks, bro. Shop towels.
That's wild.
I was using oil.
You're not wearing
ointment.
socks right now.
Yeah,
Are you still using...
He's out. You ran out of them.
They're ankle socks.
Oh, dude, I'd be so bummed if you weren't wearing socks. I think that's so fucking gross.
Yeah, I don't know how some people could do that. It's gross.
People do it in boots, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking disgusting.
What about when people wear sandals in public? Isn't that weird?
Sandals in public?
Yeah.
Like girls, too?
No, just guys.
I was going to say guys.
Yeah, girls is kind of normal.
If we're not by a body of water, I don't need to see a man foot.
Yeah.
You know?
The one that's really gross is guys wearing sandals with jeans.
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
Like just full-on pants and then flip-flops.
Yeah.
You know what I saw the other day? I was at Venice and there was a guy there wearing jeans and the bottom of his jeans were wet and he was walking through the sand and I felt so overstimulated and icked out. Like just thinking of that on like touching you. Oh, because it's just gross.
Wet socks. That one fucks me up.
Or backs. That's what you think? I'm not gonna say it, dude. That's all you.
Sick.
That's what I don't give a shit
That's how you
about.
think. That's how you think, not me. Have you guys seen that phenomenon where people wake up like from a coma or something and they speak like in an accent of a language that they've never spoken?
That is the
No.
wildest shit.
You've never heard of it?
No, what is
Like
that?
like somebody will get into an accident or get a head injury and then they wake up with a Chinese accent.
What?
Watch, I have this video. I'll show you guys.
It's like a whole new spirit in them, or what?
I don't know. Or maybe it's something about their like motor skills that maybe affects certain pronunciation of letters or whatever the fuck maybe. But I saw one of a girl that a lady that woke up with an English accent or Australian or something like that.
I wonder if that's what it's like when you go get tatted under your coma. Or
Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so crazy to me. Okay,
Where
here.
you just wake up lame.
Yeah. Lame in a whole nother language?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
This shit's so funny. Okay. Ah, God damn it.
You got to tap it.
He said, no, you sound like you could work at a Chinese restaurant. I said, yeah, you could work in the local China house or something.
Era was an IT specialist until a severe migraine bordering on a stroke
Migraine?
brought the syndrome on.
Gosh, it's all chow mein?
Crash.
Crusher.
Crashed.
Crusher.
Okay, let's try reading.
You wish to know all about my grandfather.
Okay, that's amazing.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think this is a fucking skit from like a sketch comedy
Dude,
show.
it reminds-
like Dave Chappelle or something.
I was gonna say the what was the one with the fuck? Okay, the friend from Talladega Nights.
John C. Reilly.
Yes, the one where he was the doctor. The show that
Steve
he used to
Brule?
have. Doctor, yeah. Doesn't it seem like this would be
Totally.
something from
Yeah.
that? And so I was looking into it, and apparently there's no scientific evidence that this can actually happen, and they like think that this is all in these people's heads.
So she's faking it?
Yeah, like she doesn't think she's faking it, but she's faking it. Like it's an intrusive thought that has just taken on.
Like it's pulling from like maybe a memory and it's like rewired it and it's just
I don't know.
I don't know. That's crazy.
But he's not making her read words.
Crash it.
Crash it.
Orange chicken.
I'm sure they're like, are you aware of the way you're speaking? You sound like you could work at a Chinese restaurant.
Maybe she used to watch those old kung fu movies when she was a kid. Or
Maybe.
something.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe it's some sort of memory that is just buried and it just
Tell him about the nipples. Your favorite fact.
my nipples.
Your favorite fact.
Let's
What was
see
it
'em.
again? What was it again?
James heard this that we don't know. We're gonna say it's a fact based off of zero evidence and just vibes.
I love that.
He said that he heard that the only difference between somebody that has inverted nipples and somebody that doesn't
Oh yeah.
is that they know that inverted nipples exist. So it's like this intrusive thought that can happen that you just like make your nipples like suck in and then they get stuck like that forever.
Yeah, it just takes knowing about them.
So when they get hard, they're hard on the inside?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
check it
a
out,
great
dude.
question. I'm hard as a rock. That's.
I totally forgot about that.
I wonder if that's what this is.
Maybe like just
You
knowing
just
about
heard
it.
the
Yeah.
accent, and what accent would you want to? What accent would you want me to wake up with?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a Swedish or something like the Swedish Muppet guys. Here. You know what they say.
I would want Big Happy to wake up with like sounding like Eeyore.
Oh.
Like he's sad, but he's actually happy. I guess that's not an accent.
You
Yeah,
sound
it would just be like a
depressed.
tone.
I know, it would be a bummer to hang out with you.
I'd like for you to wake up with Morgan Freeman's voice.
Everything would sound epic. I would want you to wake up with my voice so you can know what I go through online when people talk shit to me about my
That
voice.
sounds awful.
This podcast would be unlistenable.
Just watch it on mute.
Subtitles. Speaking of subtitles, did you know that they have like ASL settings on some Netflix shows? And so what happens is a guy just pops up on the corner of the screen and does all the sign language.
Oh, no.
Just gangbanging on you?
Straight up, dude.
You're all
Yo, whoa, fool. What the fuck you say? Nah, hell no.
What about those people that have been caught, like, signing up for jobs at concerts to translate, and then they're faking it?
Yeah.
They're
I've seen it happen at, like, a press conference before. I mean, not personally, but it was, like, a viral
That's
video.
the one that I think I was thinking about, yeah. And then people started making fake ones, and then I was like, I'm not sure who's real and who's not.
It's all a peace conference. He's all, we're going to war. We're going to kill all of you.
And this fool's
Yeah. Busting windmills on the floor.
Hey, they deserve a job if they could do a windmill.
Heck yeah.
The worm.
Dude, some flares? The 1990 head spin?
Did you guys try to get into breakdancing when it had its
dude.
resurgence in the 90s? So did I.
How
As
did
far
you
as
do?
I got was the breakaways.
The what?
The Adidas breakaways.
Oh, just the outfit?
With the fat laces?
Yeah, dude. And you could change the color of your
Yeah.
laces because your mom won't buy you multiple pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
But she'll buy you laces. 50 cents.
Yeah, I got into it with my best friend at the time, and he was really good, and I just pretended like I was a big supporter.
You're
And
just part of the crew?
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
like keep like you're about to take off, you know, like you're getting yourself all hyped up. And then, I'm gonna let him go.
Oh, would you look
Yeah.
at the time? Mom's calling.
Yeah.
And then you walk in your house and your mom's like, get out. The street lights aren't even on.
Yeah, that was fucking huge. I went to a couple of like parties where they did it, and dude, it was so nervous to just be around. I didn't want to get called out by anybody because I wasn't good.
You weren't ready for a
Wasn't ready.
battle.
I got really close to the windmill. I had crazy legs, backspin, you know.
What's crazy legs?
It's like where you're like do all this like weird step thing, but like with your hands on the floor.
Oh, shit.
It's almost like crip walking, but you're not crip walking.
Kind of. You legit look crippled.
Yeah.
Triple walking.
For real.
How old are you, Happy?
42.
What were you into when you were a kid? What were you like as a kid? What?
I just saw your video.
What?
It was
I was,
what were you like in the 90s?
Yeah.
And what was
I used to live in a church.
Nacho Libre, the kid.
Oh, Nacho.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he just saw that movie for the first time this
No
year.
way.
Yeah.
Bro, that thing's a classic.
But you've seen that trend?
Uh-huh.
Like, what were you like in the 90s?
Yeah,
And
I've seen the trend, yeah.
Dude, fucking gold.
That's so cute.
I used to wear stretchy pants.
Stretch. What do you mean? Yeah. Some spandex?
I
Yeah.
need to borrow some sweat.
So you were a 90s kid.
Yeah.
What was fucking 90s Big Happy into?
Actually, I was into like X-Men and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, Marvel. I had a bunch of like comic books and cards.
You were a comic book
Yeah.
guy. Are you still into the Marvel movies and stuff? Or?
Yeah, they're cool. I mean, I think they're not like what the actual comic books were. It's a little different.
You're a
but-
purist.
Yeah.
You're a Marvel snob.
Yeah. But I kind of don't even remember most of it, so I'm brainwashed by all the new stuff.
I fucking loved comic books too.
Did you?
My sister's boyfriend, amazing artist.
Yeah.
He was really into comics and stuff, and he would teach me how to draw them and stuff. So I had a ton of them, but it was just as like art references and shit. And I would kind of create my own characters and stuff. And every now and again, I'll on Procreate design some sort of like comic book character.
Is that what made you start drawing?
Yeah. Actually, me and my best friend, we used to make our own characters too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
How
would take like
cute.
the head from Venom, Wolverine's arms, Hulk's body.
Sailor Moon's
Yeah.
ass.
Sailor Moon's ass for sure. Yeah. it
Do you
was
still
cool.
talk to that friend?
Yeah, once in a while.
Is he an artist?
Yeah, he does graffiti.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You guys both stuck with it.
Yeah.
You said you used to do graffiti too? Or just tagging?
Just
or?
tagging, yeah.
Yeah. Were you big happy then? Too?
No.
You were a little happy?
I was
What
a little
were you?
happy. A little tiny happy.
Little tiny happy? Little kid happy?
Yeah.
Little happy meal?
Yeah.
Speaking of graffiti and tagging, did you guys see that they finally figured out who Banksy is?
Oh, isn't it some old dude?
Some old like
Oh, they really did?
yeah, a big part of me wants it to be fake. Like
I hope
now
so.
like this is the biggest like scheme.
I think it is fake.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's no way that guy can do anything cool.
Fuck no.
You look like a nerd.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to see.
It's that like Banksy revealed or something.
He looks like a accountant or something.
Yeah.
Like he works at the Banksy.
There you go.
There he is, yeah.
Why doesn't he look like he could be the guy? What did you picture Banksy to look like? Oh, is this
Dope
him?
as fuck.
Just some sick ass fool, huh?
Yeah.
No,
With tats.
I mean, it would be hard to hide now, especially when people are commissioning you to do stuff,
Yeah.
right? Because that fool like gets commissioned to do stuff now, so somebody's got to know where are they sending this money to.
I know, like paper trails, like they have to exist.
Yeah, but I respect it, and I think people should just let it be. Like him not, like the mysterious aspect behind his persona is like the best part, right? Like, because he's had like some bangers.
Fuck yeah.
How many times have you guys done a Banksy tattoo back in the day?
I think maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
My favorite one is
this one.
I've done the little girl.
Everyone's done this one.
No, my favorite art stunt that he did was the line of white paint throughout the entire city, and it ends on a wall with a police officer and a straw.
Oh yeah.
I never saw
dope.
that one. He did like this art installation that was like a take on Disneyland, but it was called Dismaland, and everything
that was him, no?
Yeah.
And everything was like all fucked up. Like, look at, she's like, I don't know if you guys can tell, she's like all pixelated and like the crashed Disney carriage. And I think he like had, you can go see it for like one day or something. And it was just like all these giant fucking.
Or his stunt where they sold, like they auctioned off an art piece, and when the person won it, like there was some sort of thing installed with it where it destroyed it. Like it cut it or something.
What a dick.
I know. It's kind of an asshole.
But I guess that's probably a lesson. He's probably trying to teach a lesson.
Yeah. Like the value of things.
What
money.
That banana on the wall thing.
Dude, that one.
Was that him?
I think that was him.
Was it?
It was like they just like taped a banana to a wall. Let's see if that was him.
That shit drives me crazy.
Well, there was like that one.
'Cause I love bananas.
Yeah, it was.
How dark do you let a banana get before you're like, nah, I'm not going to eat it?
Well,
I'll fry it.
I like to close my eyes when I eat bananas.
Oh, okay.
So it's all fill.
Nice.
Why? So, how dark do you let it get?
Just spotty, I guess.
Spotty.
Wait a second. Did you see?
Well, not fully like brown, you know?
Spotty.
Like just spots are cool.
Kind of like
spots
an STD.
Yeah, like it's getting close to maybe not. You know?
Yeah, I'll air fry that shit though if it's like really spotty. But solid black, I'm not doing. I'm not a banana person. But I just heard what you said. That you like to eat your bananas with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
And your hands tied behind your back.
Yeah.
And your hair in a ponytail.
I'm a hands-free guy.
You wink at him.
I fucking hate bananas that are in any way green, even if it's just the tip.
So no green tips?
Yeah. You know that we've been eating bananas wrong the entire time?
You're supposed to eat them sideways or what?
from the bottom. Like, instead, you know, everybody does the crack the thing off, and sometimes it doesn't work all the way. What's so funny? It's educational.
There's this thing on TikTok that was going around when that came out about that straight men love to explain to people how to eat a banana the right way, since they all learn that it's happening on my own podcast.
Well, mansplaining is the word man and explaining together.
Thanks for helping.
Right?
You got a good brain.
I'm listening.
He's all,
and then what happened?
Have you tried doing that though?
I have. I did that.
You like hit the end?
I did that last week, and it worked out great.
Was it amazing? Or
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because you got a little something to hold on to.
Yeah. Can't wait to do it again.
I hate bananas, to be quite honest.
I love a banana.
I don't know if like I like banana flavored, not banana flavored, but like banana pastries. I like frozen bananas, but I'll never just like get down on a raw banana. I like plátanos.
I thought those are bomb.
Yeah.
Like fried?
All the ways, yeah.
Have you had the Filipino one where it's like sliced banana in like a batter and then fried? They're so
I don't
fucking
think
good.
so.
I forget the name of them, but
I've had it like in like a lumpia kind of.
oh yeah, that shit's
What
What is
incredible.
lumpia?
It's like the fried, like they look like little egg rolls, the Filipino ones.
Oh, okay.
And then it's usually filled with meat, but in this
Yeah.
case, it's filled with like fried banana
and
that
chocolate
shit
sauce.
is sick,
Ooh, that sounds
dude.
good.
Tight. When I had them, they had like some kind of. It wasn't chocolate, but it was like melted. I don't know, like brown sugar or something, like caramelized. You know, oh, that's so bomb. What's your guys' favorite dessert?
Breast milk.
Ass and breast milk? Hell yeah.
Ass covered in
Squirt
breast
some
milk.
breast milk on the ass.
So they've got to be really
Yeah.
bendy if they're fucking with you.
I'm like a bread guy. So
I like cake.
cake? You
Yeah.
cake guy?
Are you
I like
cake
tres
snob?
leches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've had tres leches like twice, and I thought it was incredible. And this is
Yeah.
after everybody was telling me that it's awful. Don't you hate tres leches?
I hate tres leches, yeah. I don't hate the flavor, but I don't like the texture.
Yeah, I like the texture. It's
Yeah.
milk. It's milk.
Textures. Yeah.
It's milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not for me, not for me.
What's your favorite cake?
Just white cake. We usually get this mango cake from this bakery right here in Montebello.
Amy's?
No.
A mango cake? Is it like
Yeah.
an Asian place or what?
Yeah, it's so good. It's not tres leches, it's just regular white cake, but the
Uh-huh.
mango just bomb.
Sets it off.
Interesting. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've ever had that. There used to be this cake place in Whittier, and it was called Li Feng, and like my family loved them. But there was a guy there that had a mole on his chin right here, and it had
Did it have a hair in it?
no, dude. It had a fucking long ass strand of hair. Like it was like.
And he would just leave that shit
So my mom would always.
It's all braided.
My mom always make a joke.
with a bead.
She'd always make the joke like, "Oh, the letters are all fucked up because this thing brushed across it."
Your name crossed out. Happy birthday.
There used to be a place in Hacienda, a nail place called Titanic Nail.
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 One.
It was when Titanic came out, and I think they just thought, we don't know what it means, but we're going to capitalize on it. So that means just like a giant nail, you know? But the guy had one of his thumbs had a whole other thumb.
Whoa.
Like a whole developed thumb coming out of it. And my sister took me to get my nails done for the first time because I think I had like a dance or something. And my sister wasn't the nicest. Well, this is when she was being reformed. She was being a little nice, but she was like, "Oh, you go ahead and go first." And I thought like, oh, like this is unlike her. So, but we're having a special day. So I go, and she knew that this motherfucker had an extra thumb. That's why she was letting me go. And not only did he have an extra thumb, dude, he utilized it.
Whoa.
So when he was like filing your nails, he would set your finger in between the two thumbs.
like a little platform.
He had an extra grip on you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a little like kickstand kind of jail.
That's pretty cool.
Is
kinda
it?
cool. Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like you're or something.
Yeah, I wonder if he this X-Men guy,
Yeah.
dude, it's all coming out.
I'm sure he would love to hear that he's been called in on this podcast. Dude.
That's probably gonna be a canceled word at some point, huh?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like words are being uncanceled because we're allowed to say
Yeah.
it again.
Wait, it's canceled?
It was.
Oh.
You never knew?
No, yeah, well, I thought, my bad.
No, she's saying it got brought back. It's been-
okay.
I
there's
think it's been brought back. I've been hearing it more and
yeah,
more and more.
it's like it's on a revival tour right now.
They need to
It's-
bring back gay.
yeah,
because it doesn't mean what everybody says.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sure, like, it started out of ignorance, probably, but, like, language evolves, so then it became, like, its own thing, like, when used in the right context,
Yeah.
right? Because you're never going to be, like, to a gay person, like, you're being all or, like, to somebody that has, like, a mental disorder, you're not going to be, like, this was all like, that would be great. What's another one?
There was this barbershop. I think they were like saying you could say this here, say that, and they like went through all of them, and the comments fucking blew up. They were like, "Thank God it's back."
What do you know what the words were?
Forgot what the other one. The barber at the end is a black guy, and he was like, "I'll even let you say," and then the guy said it.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. It wasn't a barbershop, it was a tattoo shop.
Was it a tattoo shop?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw that too. No, I think the N-word needs to stay canceled. We don't need to be saying that. That's
pretty offensive.
Pretty aggressive. Yeah. So
pretty hateful.
See how he is though, dude? You give him an inch and he takes a mile. Now he's saying the N-word.
Well, he called me
the thumb guy was you.
But yeah.
What about like Siamese twins?
Why are they called Siamese twins?
I think as the first one was created in Siamese.
I think of cats when I hear that.
Inside.
What did you say?
I think of cats when I hear that word.
Siamese cats. Like Lady on the Tramp. Like they were first seen in Siam, you think?
Maybe. When I was a kid, I saw this like documentary about these young girls. Or a girl. There's two heads, one body. And they were on a basketball team, and for the life of me, I remember I kept asking my parents, like, why don't they have two numbers? Because it was just one number.
It should have been
but that's their problem.
It should have been a number and a half. Like number 11 and a half. Number 11 and a half is going up the court.
A number and a slash.
Dude, that's crazy, huh? There's those one twins that they are conjoined twins. I guess that's the right word.
That's the right word.
Conjoined things, and one of them is married, one of them is not, and one of them
How does that work
they're
out?
pregnant. That's what I want to know. Like, how do you does the other one have to look away when the other one's getting
You put like a blanket on her head?
Because I think they only have one badge.
Let's look it up.
That's like a weird. It's like a weird threesome, huh?
With your sibling, like that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's these dirty bitches.
They got an OnlyFans or what?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they would make so much money.
Right?
Oh, look how cute they were when they were babies. But look at
when they were baby. You're fucked up, dude.
You're a piece of
You're
shit,
fucked up,
dude.
dude.
Baby-ish.
What's their names? Baby-ish. You're fucked up.
Do they have double vaginas?
Brittany and Abby are their names. Yes, conjoined twins. Brittany and Abby share one uterus. So he shot up. So he could shoot up either club, or I mean, it's the same club, right? So like, I saw the way you were looking at my sister last night when we were having sex. So I feel like you were fucking her. Like, do they put like a pillowcase over the other one's head? What happens? I'm serious. And how did he spit game at one and not the other?
For real, Either way, he's nailing both of them.
Yeah, it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
He was like shooting his game at one, and then he was like, "Can you turn around to the other one?"
Can he cheat? What happens? Oh my god, I have so many questions.
Yeah,
let's write that.
Dude, what happens when your sister wants to fuck and you don't feel like it?
On that special that I was telling you about those basketball stars, it was just two hands, but when one of them was explaining something, like it would naturally like use it like if it was just one, and it would like alternate.
What do you mean?
Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but like one of them was explaining something using her hands a lot. And then, put it down. And then the other one started. And then the hands just knew what to do when she was explaining.
Oh.
So it was like alternating control of the arms.
Like that?
Yeah.
So they switched off?
They switched off, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
So this is what it says. Shared organs that these two girls have. Uterus, reproductive system, pelvis, bladder, intestines, and liver. Those are their shared ones. But they have two heads, two spinal cords, two hearts, two stomachs, and 4 lungs.
That's crazy.
They share a single birth canal. And can you imagine though, dude? I can't even, me and my sisters get into it after like trying to go on vacation together. I can't. Imagine being stuck to any one of these bitches.
In a fight.
Yeah. And then you can't even like swing because you're just be hitting each other. You're both back and forth.
You hit them in the face. Ow!
Oh.
Bumping heads.
See, yeah, how does that...
Literally.
Yeah.
Headbutting,
Imagine.
yeah.
Bitch.
Damn.
Fucking hate you.
You have to be so supportive to let your sister get your uterus pregnant.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's the same kind of as being a surrogate for your sister.
But I don't know if I
But-
heard this, if it was fake, but like, I guess the girl didn't like the other half of her other half's husband or whatever. It was like
oh
some
my
drama.
God, can you imagine that?
What about
the
hairy
bleeps.
people?
The hairy people?
Yeah.
Remember the twins? They were in like South America?
No.
Like completely, like I saw it on Ripley's Believe It or Not. That was
really?
a 90s show. But yeah, they were like acrobats.
Dude, no, they haven't just expressed any hate.
Oh, okay.
Dude, remember those newspapers where they would sell them at the market?
The National Enquirer?
Yeah.
But it
and
had like
Bat
alien.
Boy.
Yeah, Bat Boy. Yeah.
Remember that? And what was that? That was just a newspaper that made up fake
Publication?
news.
Yeah.
It was like The Onion, but
Kind of. Well, it was more like we're going to print it without checking facts type of thing. Because there's a UFO guy that in the 90s,
so
I
it was
think?
like this podcast we hear one
Pretty
thing.
much, yeah.
Dude actually hates the husband.
Yeah. But that was the only place that would print
do it.
his articles.
Yeah.
So he was like, whatever,
All the
so he did
aliens.
it. But now he's like a huge name in the like disclosure community.
And that's how you know that they would just like
Yeah.
print without putting you through the paces.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like the Jerry Springer of publications.
Yeah. Those fucking things are so cool. I used to love going to the store just to like take a glimpse at them.
My grandpa would buy one every week or whatever, however often they would come out every month. He loved reading those things. They don't have them anymore, huh?
No, they're gone.
Dude, and they probably sell. I bet you people buy that shit. So many things that have gone out of style from when, or that like went out of print from when we were little, that could have been worth so much.
Mm-hmm. But if you think about it, like they don't really need to print them anymore because everything you see on fucking Instagram is a fake article like that anyway.
But I think people like to have like the copy of,
Analog.
yeah, like collectors, I'm sure
Mhm.
someone's collecting them.
They used to have like remember Nostradamus predictions on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, I wonder how many of them are real.
That shit used to fuck with me when I was a kid.
Yeah?
Like hearing like,
2020's the end,
yeah.
huh?
Dude.
Or,
We wish.
Like,
yeah.
well, speaking of that, like the Y2K,
Yeah.
like back in the day, dude, that one fucked me up.
Were you afraid of the Y2K?
No, it was just trippy. Like, well, it was kind of like, oh, is everything gonna start over? Like, because that's what they were saying.
They were saying like planes were gonna fall from the
Yeah.
sky and shit.
Your clock wasn't gonna work no more.
Your clock?
Your clock.
It already doesn't work, big dog.
You're like, I'm only 12. It's already starting to work.
I just found out it's there.
we had such a short time.
Yeah. I'm worried.
Well, I'll be
I
in the
haven't
bathroom
even
at
used
midnight.
it yet.
I remember I'm sure that's how you, like at the countdown, you run to see if it still works. My sister was so scared, and I remember them like telling you to like stockpile shit so you can have I don't know, food.
It's
And
the
my
end
mom
of the
bought like 1
world.
gallon of water, and she's like, "There's your water. Like I'm not playing this shit with you. Barely have money. We're not gonna spend it all on canned goods." Okay, so now we'll move on to the tattoo therapy segment, and that's the part of the show where we take a listener letter and we read it and give them advice. They stay anonymous, so it's just like, in a tattoo shop where you vent to your tattooer and they help you solve your problems. If you would like to get advice on anything in your life, could be tattoo related, but doesn't have to be, send us a DM, and we promise we will not say your name.
Full disclosure, it could be bad advice that we give.
Yeah, we
or
might not solve the
toxic.
problem. We might make it worse. Okay, buds. So I have a relationship question. We've been together for over 20 years with kids and the whole deal. I grew up in a very Mexican trad home. My mom did all the chores, cooked and worked. My pops worked construction, hard worker, but didn't do shit at home or with us because he was tired. My wife grew up with a single mom who had many businesses and men along the way. My wife's mom and her aunties all were hard, rebellious women from the 70s and taught their daughters not to rely on men and to stand on their own 2 feet. So early on, I realized my wife was a worker and not a homemaker, so I picked up the pace. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to paint her as lazy, just not a good homemaker. She doesn't know how to budget her time between housework and everything else. She's always trying to earn money while I try to make it in the corporate world, where I am not good at earning, but consistent with jobs and income flowing in. One of the major differences lately is I've recently focused on my health and lost 50 pounds so far since the fall, and I'm very randy and full of energy.
Austin Powers term. I like
Oh, randy, baby. The other night we were in the shower together. It looks like something X-rated was brewing. But then our youngest woke up and wanted a snack. Oh, dude, kids would be the worst, huh? Our youngest wakes up and wanted a snack. I had to chase the older one off the games, and by the time I came back to bed, the kids were back asleep. My wife was in a deep drool town, zing the night away. So I tried to wake her up with some smooching and tried to slip off her clothes. She woke up and started to tell me that I need to buy her flowers first. Oh, damn.
Oh, that was a deep cut.
She had done this to me last time I was trying to be intimate with her. She started declaring I needed to buy her more flowers to keep things romantic. I think I'm bumping up against the fact that we see romance in 2 different ways. I'm very nice and sweet to her. I make her laugh every day, and more importantly, to me, I try to take care of things so the kids don't feel like as parents we are slacking. I like the idea of my kids remembering their dad did stuff and not just bullied them into doing it. This is very long. So when she asked me to buy her flowers, I felt a type of way about it. To me, she has the nerve to ask for flowers when she don't do housework. House is always a mess, spends a lot of time either sick or tired or getting sick or stomach ache every day. It's almost some ailment. I also think it's her body. She has the right to feel however she wants when it comes to someone, and even her husband trying to paw at her. So the next day, oh my gosh. So the next day, I bought her flowers, but I did not try to be romantic with her. To me, it seems like pay for play condition. What good does it do to demand and get stuff if there is no meaning behind them? So she put the flowers in a vase in the kitchen, and they sit there wilting like my libido. Am I wrong?
Solid.
Yeah, that was a good one. Am I wrong to feel a type of way over her request? Do you guys think what you do as part of working in the home reflects positively or negatively in the romance scale? I do know it was wrong to try to wake her up, but like I told her, we were messing around in the shower already. How was I to know? I agree with this. How was I to know that that was my only opportunity unless I came correct with gifts? Plus, I never say, what about everything I do for you and the family? Is that not romance? IDK. I feel overlooked here, but I don't want to overplay my hand here. What do you guys think? Signed, Dazed and Confused.
Ooh. You were saying you agree with that? What part?
I don't remember anymore because I read so much.
Okay.
Divorce.
You need to visit the Beach Boulevard parking lot.
Yeah, you need to come to the shop.
I know. Pay to play.
I got you, bro.
I agreed with the part where he said, how was he to know that was his one opportunity?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like being woken up for sex, but he's like, I know it was wrong to wake her up. I don't think it was wrong. Like, you thought you were going to pick up, or that maybe she was down to pick up where you left off, and she wasn't.
Well, maybe he shook her. We're doing this.
She woke up confused.
I'm like out of breath from fucking reading that, and I can't focus my eyes now.
It's a Mino story.
I know. So my thing is, I guess It's an easy thing to buy her more flowers. I don't think that that's going to be the actual thing that fixes all of this, but...
Wait, so is it wrong if he wakes her up because one of the kids is crying?
That's true, because his dick was crying.
Yeah, his dick was crying.
Yeah, that's true. You're doing too much. I think you're taking on way too much. This bitch needs to wake the fuck up sometimes. And just because you are off on weekends doesn't mean that you should be doing everything around the house, especially. It seems like it's starting to come to a head.
Yeah.
Right? And they're her kids too. It's not like she's just living with you and your kids. So that, as far as the intimacy, I think that's such a hard thing to get back on track. But obviously she likes, what would that be? That's
giving.
gifts, right?
Yeah, I was going to say a serious talk should be had about needs versus wants and love language, like we were talking about. What are the things that are required for you to feel a certain way? And, if you meet those things and things don't happen, then maybe there's a bigger issue. But communication at the end of the day is key. I don't know. Do I sound... I'm just kidding.
No. You sound... I don't know, dude. I feel like this is... I think you're being had, my boy.
Yeah.
I think you are being had. You are doing so much for this person. But I think you also need to take out the equation of, or like you doing stuff for the kids means you're doing stuff for her, because you're not. You're doing stuff for your kids.
Yeah.
And so even though I would be sick of doing everything. I'd be like, bitch, like you are their mom too, but
Yeah.
like it's obviously not coming across to her like that. And maybe there is a way to, instead of be mad that she's not helping or not seeing it, that you ask her to pick up the slack and start doing some of the fucking heavy lifting with these kids.
Yeah.
I think intimacy is a whole other issue aside from that. Because sounds like this bitch is just having her way all around. She don't...
Like, selfish.
Yeah, and sleepy. Selfish, sleepy, always got a stomach ache. Like,
It's all take, no give.
I heard a really good analogy this week that some people are fountains and some people are drains.
And that could be in, like, different meanings, right?
I think it's just, does somebody fill you up or do they drain you?
You get filled up or what?
I'm ready to be drained.
What do you think the different meanings could be?
Wait, is it kind of like when you tat somebody and like you're just drained from...
Oh my God.
You ever had that?
Yes,
Energy
dude.
vampire.
Yeah, or when somebody like the opposite, you're like, yeah, all hyped after.
You get all pumped?
Yeah.
Or it's like to the point where some people, like, it won't even be your client and you just know, like, oh, you're tattooing that person today, fuck. Like, they drain the whole shop.
Yeah.
Like, they have that about them. And it kind of sounds like this lady's draining her whole household.
Yeah.
How does one reestablish romance in their relationship so this guy can get some
tail,
some ass?
Go back to the good old days. How did it start?
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah, because it can't all be about the kids.
Yeah.
No.
I think that it's great that you help out with the kids, and it sucks that you do the most for the kids, but that shit's not going to get you ass, obviously. And the flowers, I don't think are either, but I think you guys both are going to have to do some soul searching and have like you said, have the uncomfortable conversation and maybe even a couple fights about it.
And that could open your eyes about, the future.
Everyone's so scared of conflict.
It's like there's more mind reading than there is communicating.
And it's always wrong.
Yeah, always wrong.
Yeah.
You could think and you could just believe those feelings and it's like, oh shit. You have the talk and it's like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Or when you're with someone for a long time, you're often right guessing how they're going to react to a situation, but that still doesn't mean you have the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just talking to her and...
just being an open book with them.
Mm-hmm. Maybe be like, oh my gosh, so we've been going through this thing and I watched this podcast and somebody, wrote in and I swear it sounds like it could be me and I would like to know what you think about it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Unless she's going to be like, well, they only have 200 followers, so I know it was you. You piece of shit.
Divorce.
It's crazy, huh?
And then we get back to your first suggestion, divorce.
Get a divorce.
Yeah, I mean, you could try all the things like, like you said, take it back to the beginning, have your date nights, your undivided attention, and, communicate and just read body language, and what works, and what doesn't is a waste of time.
I feel like everybody hates the scheduling romance, but I think with as busy as life is, you have to. So maybe do a date night.
Yeah.
Every whatever day, once a week, you guys actually go on a date without your kids, and they have to go to bed at bedtime.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
Yeah, well, I think we figured it out for him.
I think we solved your problem.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah.
So we have reached the part of the episode where we have our guest tell a cover-up story. And a cover-up story is something that is either embarrassing, shameful, scary, miraculous, some sort of life experience, something cringy, and
something that other people doubt actually happened, or I don't know, something of that nature. Yeah, we've had a lot of ghost stories. We've had a lot of shit your pants stories, things like that. He shits his pants a lot.
Really? What
Shitting
happened?
right now. Dude, a lot of things. Dude, you name it, it happened.
That butthole's wrecked.
Yeah.
Damn.
He doesn't do his kegels.
Full prolapse.
Looks like a sock.
The pink sock?
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen that in a vagina in person before.
What?
A prolapsed uterus.
You've seen that in a vagina?
In person.
What do you mean in a vagina?
Your uterus can prolapse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way.
And I used to work at a doctor's office when I was an apprentice. And when it's a male doctor, you have to go, there has to be a female with them present. So, like, you would have to go stand in the room while he's doing this shit. And this lady had a prolapsed uterus. And I was like, damn, homegirl, fucking ran through. No, it could happen from a lot of things. But so he goes and he like barely parts her like labia like that, like just the smallest bit, and it looked like a literal pink balloon, like a small pink balloon blown up.
Like it revealed itself when he opened?
Well, like that, like it was barely like it was starting to protrude where all he had to do was like part her lips, and then it was like
it'll pop out.
Like I don't think it popped out. I think it was already out, but like you couldn't tell that wasn't like her inner labia until he like opened the outer ones, and then it was just like probably the size of those things that you remember, those things that you can't catch, those water things. Somebody's gonna Photoshop this.
That's a new meme right there. Yeah.
You are now a GIF file.
Hold on, wait. All right, go.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
No, keep explaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of those, like maybe half the size of one.
Whoa.
The exact like width, and even with the little indent. And
this is the first time I'm hearing of that even being a thing.
Yeah, it could happen from having a lot of kids, and then like you get older and your muscles, I think, like atrophy or some shit. I don't know. I wouldn't know nothing about that light. Pussy tight over here. I'm just kidding. Okay, go ahead. Your cover-up story.
She's not lying. You should hear her queef.
It sounds like a small mouse. It sounds like a bottle rocket.
It's all struggling to come out.
Like a tea kettle.
With the steam?
How do you know? I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Right. So what you got for us?
Well,
so what that thing do?
It was wild. No, I had a month ago, I had a cough for like a whole month, and I just kept coughing and coughing, and then I got sore from all the coughing. And then one day I showed up to work and I coughed hard, and then I just felt this pain back here on my side.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so everybody came out because I couldn't get out of the truck. I finally got out of the truck, yeah, and I couldn't even walk or stand up straight.
You were all calling for the hookers?
Yeah. Oh, please. I tipped you last time. Yeah, so I ended up at the hospital. Turns out it was pneumonia, and I fractured a rib from coughing.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy.
How the fuck did you get pneumonia?
Fuck, I don't know. That's what I was tripping out on.
And you
Jesus.
fractured a rib.
Yeah, I coughed so hard I fractured a rib.
What do they do with the fractured rib? Nothing?
They just said that they can't do anything. They just it has to heal on its own.
And is it healed now?
Well, I'm like on week 4. They
Can you
said it takes
tattoo
4
like
to
that?
6 weeks. Yeah, I was back in the shop 2 weeks after.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Well, good thing you took off those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
are you still like sore?
Yeah, if I sit like a certain way, it hurts. Or if I move a certain way.
You cracked a fucking rib.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How loud were these coughs?
Bro, I don't... Pretty loud.
Yeah.
Did they sound like all wet?
No, they're
Like
pretty dry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, the dry coughs are the
Yeah.
fucking worst.
It was scary, though, because I've never been in the hospital like that, you know?
What do you like at all?
Yeah, at all. Like, I got taken over there in an ambulance, and
Oh, shit.
yeah, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die.
Fuck, dude.
But it was cool when they shot me up with the morphine.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, whoa.
It's morphin' time.
Yeah.
It's morphin' time. All right. A big happy.
Yes.
Tell these people how they can book with
Butt
you
plugs.
and where to find you on all your social medias and if you have any events coming up.
You can find me on Instagram, Big Happy Tattoo. TikTok, Big Happy Tattoo. No events yet, but I'll post it if we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they could keep up with you there. Where do
Yeah.
they book? Through your DMs or is there
Yeah,
a...
DMs.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then the shop page is...
Beach Boulevard Tattoo.
And that's where you will see him. If you want to see a live skit of Big Happy and Beaverduck, book with them at Beach Boulevard.
Come by anytime.
Fuck yeah. And you can even get your dick sucked in the parking lot if you're sad because your wife denied you.
Yeah.
Not by Big Happy.
No,
There's
yeah.
the host roll in front of
Yeah.
the shop.
And probably by a woman named Flower.
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah.
Flower.
Or Diamond.
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 That's good.
Yeah.
She sounds tough.
Yeah.
Her name's Flower, but she smells like weed. All right,
She
but-
smells like a blunt.
Backwood.
Yeah.
Backwood. All right. As for us, what?
You can backdoor Backwood.
Yeah.
Dude,
Anyway.
that would be the worst stripper name, Backwood.
Backwood.
I would have to be scared of her.
As for us, what do we have coming up? We have
We have the Grand Canyon State Convention in Phoenix, Arizona, May 2nd through 4th.
anyway.
I
You
don't
could
know.
see
It's
it.
that weekend.
You
though.
could see it on our Instagrams because we haven't posted it yet.
And then we will also be tattooing at Disneyland at the Grand Californian Hotel. James, I, and our bud, who you guys know, Johnny Von Patna, will be doing select flash for 2 days, the 18th and 19th. Book your spot now because they are going fast.
Yep.
And then after that,
The Northern Arizona Tattoo Convention on 4th of July weekend.
yes, and that's Prescott.
Arizona.
And then James will be the following week on Oahu,
Honolulu.
Um,
At the Hawaiian Tattoo Expo.
why don't you go ahead and give our bud the sign off here?
Big Happy. We're going to need you to look at your camera. We know you're used to being in front of cameras because you're a
Yes.
movie star. And you're going to say, thanks for watching the Tattoo Budcast. We'll see you at your next session.
Thanks for watching your Tattoo Bud podcast. We'll see you at your next session.
Nailed it. He's like, line.
He makes his apprentice say it.
Can you say it?
Push-ups.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, man. That was fun.
That was wild.